What's up, guys? Happy Tuesday night. How are you? It's another hot night. We're finally hot here in North Carolina. Still not as windy, thank God. Um, but we actually did have a lot of wind this past weekend, some storms too. But it's been hot here. It's been like 110 or 11 is what they say it feels like. So, Deuces, I think we got you beat. um, how's everybody doing tonight, guys? Anybody else get to fly this weekend? And I have a fan running out here in the garage tonight, guys. So if you can hear it, just let me know, and I will cut it off because it's not a big deal. I don't have to have it. And if it's bothering y'all, I can definitely cut it off. What's up, Mr. Mike Fox? How are you, man? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Um, Went out to try to do a little flying yesterday, man. It was hot. Me and Mr. Paul Hatcher from the club over in Kinston, we went out and going to do a little flying. And actually, I helped him fly his OV10. Got it all made, and he got about 3 flights on it and had a good time. Got it dialed in. Great flying airplane. But other than that, man, I didn't fly any. I flew the Lucky Gallon one time, and it was just hot. So I just enjoyed helping him out and working with him. What's up, guys? How are you tonight? Let's see who all we got in here. We got Run for the Hills Mining. He said he's getting ready to maiden his Lucky Gallon. Good luck with that. It's a great flying airplane, man. Let's see. We've got George Watts, JCB, Mr. Guniak, Ray. What's up, man? How you doing? Jackson RC Aviation, Mr. Wayne Schreiber, Ruff. What's up, buddy? RC Rolling, and Victor. How are you guys tonight? Um, Victor, I hate it for you, man. The F-14 and the F-18 in one weekend. But as I said to you in the comments, man, you got a turbine now, so um, no, seriously, nobody wants to crash anything, especially when you got some good flying jets that you love, and it's never fun to put anything you got in the ground, especially if it's mechanical failure or pilot error or it's never good any way you do it, man. So, what's up, buddy? RC Jet Jock in the house, guys. Matt, what's up, buddy? He's got some good stuff coming, guys. And if you hadn't seen his channel, definitely check him out. He's always got some good things. Got a good family channel. Got some awesome young ladies that love to help him out on the show. So definitely check out his channel, RC Jet Jock, guys. Puts out great content. And yeah, so we did get a little bit of flying in, but man, it was hot. I think that it was like 108 to 110 here yesterday. A little bit humid, but I tell you what was really cool. Out at our field where we fly, um, the large airport is only like a few miles away. And this airport was basically designed and developed so that the space shuttle could land there, as well as numerous other jets. And I'll tell you what was really cool yesterday, guys. I got to see two A-10s take off and do a fly around and come back down. That was really cool. There was a what was it, 737. One of the gray military Navy jets flew over a couple of times. Two F-15s and two A-4s. And I was like, man, this is awesome. I've actually got some good up close shots of the 737 and a couple of good pictures of the F-15s. The A-10s were moving out too fast when I realized what they were, so I couldn't really get any good shots of those quick enough before they went back down behind the trees because they were all doing touch and goes. And a lot of times the Air Force One plane will do touch and goes and just keep going around and touching down, going around, touching down, just practicing maneuvers. That's about I think a 2.25 mile runway, so it's pretty long. That's the Global Transpark area for any of you guys that follow things like that or aviation. It's in Kinston, North Carolina. Speaking of Kinston, North Carolina, guys, as you all know, we have got this right here getting ready to happen at the bottom of the screen. It is coming up July the 9th, guys. We're counting down the weekends for the Summer Sizzler. and that's going to be at our club here in Kinston, North Carolina, at the Kinston Aero Modelers Club. Guys, if you're anywhere close by North Carolina, surrounding states, and you can get here, it's going to be a great time. We always have a good crowd. We always enjoy, um, you know, basically anybody that can make it. We have people from as far away as Virginia, Maryland, South Carolina, different parts of North Carolina that are pretty distance away. So, any of you guys that are close by and you can get in the area, you'll see some great flying, big, nice planes. It's an anything flies weekend. We'll have guys camping out, more than likely, that come from a distance and bring their trailers and their RVs. We do have primitive camping, and guys bring their generators, and we just have a really good time. Um, so, any of you guys that are close by, please try to come. We'll have great food. We're going to be having awesome raffles. And speaking of awesome raffles, as you guys see when I put up my premieres, zoomrc.net, Marshall has some great things he has donated to our cause for our raffle. We've got an awesome banner from him. We've got a lot of servo leads. We've got soldering jigs. We've got switches, bling for your radios. I mean, he just gave us a whole box of nice stuff, guys. So we're going to be raffling off some of that for our raffles, as well as our pilot raffles for registered pilots. Um, Also, we're going to have giveaways from none other than Larry at 5280 RC, home of the True Fire Afterburner guys and the True Blue Afterburner as well. We're going to be giving away the standard True Fire burner as well as a True Blue burner, guys, which goes from blue to red. And I think he's going to throw in another one of these hats and a few stickers for us to give away as well. And we have several guys that come down. They fly their EDFs. Several of our club members fly, so they're all excited about Larry donating stuff to give off at the raffle. That's going to be really nice. And then, guys, as you well know, Hobby King. What can I say? Hobby King's good to me. Um, as you can see, everything back here. We're going to be also raffling off for one of our prizes, the Night Tundra, guys, and that's going to be an awesome, awesome airplane. Great time of year to have a night plane. You can get out and fly in the evenings. Also comes with floats, which is really good because, for the price tag on that airplane, you can't hardly beat it to have floats, nighttime capability, and also a reversing ESC. So we got a lot of great stuff, and also a big kit plane we're going to be giving away from Hangar 18 over in Cary, North Carolina. Brian has donated that for us, as well as some other things. So, guys, if you can get by this way, definitely come out, support the club. It's a great club. Bring your plane, bring your friends, bring your mom, bring your wife, bring your dog. We're dog friendly, long as they're on a leash and don't step on an airplane. Um, but yeah, come on out, guys, and buy some raffle tickets. And tell you what else we're going to have. We're going to have some awesome, awesome food. We're going to have like barbecue, hamburgers, hot dogs, homemade barbecue, guys, chopped right there on site. So, what more can you need? You got great flying, great friends, great fellowship. Hopefully, the weather's going to be great. It's going to be hot. That's why it's called a sizzler. And some great food, guys, so you can get your eat on and you fly on, and you can actually stay if you want to. So come on out and have a good time. See Mr. Paul Hatcher's in the house. How you doing, Paul? We did some good flying yesterday. Was telling everybody about your OV10 and how good a maiden flight you had, and we got her all dialed in. So yeah, that's a good flying airplane though, man. It just looks nice in the air. So let's see who else has stepped in. We got Jeff in Lower Alabama, Mr. Tim too. Tom, man, dude, man, I wish you were closer too, buddy. Because you know what? I'd love to come play at your house. You got a lot of cool stuff, man. Um, he's got a big jet rally in Michigan, he says, over the weekend. Well, that would be awesome, man. I can't blame you for going to that, So who would want to miss their jet rally? I wonder if he's taking that T1, T45, man. Tim, thank you, man. Appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are going good for you. Let me know. I hadn't heard from you in a while, and I've been thinking about you a lot, man. Um, but yeah, guys. Other than that, what's been going on with you guys? I saw on Facebook, was it today? I think this morning, Horizon Hobbies having a Father's Day sale. Um, don't know what they're selling because they ain't got a whole lot. I mean, I ain't taking nothing away from them, but if you go to the website, as far as airplanes go, they don't have a whole lot. They might have a lot of surface stuff and things like that, but as far as jets and airplanes, guys, it ain't looking too good. It's not a too good, you know what I mean? Um, but so and guys, I want to give a special shout out to Mr. Marvin Alvarez at Banana Hobby. Love talking with Marvin and Carrie over there at Banana Hobby. Guys, they're awesome. They're coming out with some great things too. They're coming out with the MiG 17 and an EDF or a turbine. MiG 17, right up here, guys. Great flying jet. Also, they're coming out with the L39 in a Swiss scheme. They've already got it in the Britling, the German camo, and the blue and white camo. I'm on the fence, man. I want one so bad I can't stand it. So I'm kind of talking to Marvin and stuff like that. Hopefully, going to work something out soon. But they're beautiful, beautiful jets, guys. So if you haven't checked out Banana Hobby, get over there and check them out as well, guys. I think you'll be happy to see what they got going on because they're also becoming a Bavarian Demon dealer. They're going to have the Cortex gyros on their site. They'll be selling those, and those are really, really nice, guys. If you haven't seen one of those in action, definitely check them out. If you are thinking of getting into turbines or big birds, definitely look into that. And Bavarian Demon is an awesome product as well as the Cortex. So definitely look at all those products over there at Banana Hobby. So yeah, just a lot of good things happening. Like I said, Hobby King's putting out good stuff. Banana Hobby's putting out good stuff, guys. So we're just hoping and bearing with these other companies because we want to see some great stuff coming from them because we know they can do it. I actually almost jumped on a deal today, but the reason I haven't jumped on it yet, I'm still talking with the person about it. But it's a discontinued jet, as we all know. It's a E-flite FA-18, beautiful jet, great condition. I'm looking at buying it, but guys, I'm gonna tell you, I'm a little nervous because it's been discontinued. I mean, and not just things that are regularly normally in stock we're having a hard time getting, let alone other things that are discontinued. So I'm kind of on the fence. I can get it at a good price, I think, along with some other things, but haven't quite decided yet. So what's up, Nooms? How you doing, man? Good to see you here tonight. Thank you for stopping in. We're just shooting the crap, man, because not a whole lot on the buying front. Now, I will say this: this company right here, see the blue tape? That's right. Wait for it. Cool things are coming, guys. It's coming down the pipe. So yeah, looking forward to that as well. I will definitely keep y'all informed. But yeah, and Tim working on a big A10. Tim, you got a lot going on, man. I'm telling you, between your J65, your C130, your T1, T45, your A10. Man, what else? What have I left out, man? You're a busy man. But hey, that's good, man. Keeps the mind right. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, guys, I tell you, as you well know, I told you guys last weekend that Hobby King is having their Foam Fury sale, guys. So if you have not checked out the sale, slide over to the website. Not now. Wait for it. But no, seriously, check out their sale. They've got a lot of great planes on sale, guys. They probably won't last long. And, as I told you guys, and you've seen, this is the fuselage for the King Twin that I've got primed up. As I showed you last week, I've been really busy here lately, so I haven't had a lot of time. But I am working on the paint job on this, guys, as you can see. It's going to be a very vintage scheme, but it's coming along nicely. And I think that's going to look really nice once it's done. This past weekend, I was actually at a lacrosse tournament. I had to go to Virginia Beach, Virginia, for my son to have a lacrosse tournament. We were there from Friday until Sunday, and so I didn't get anything done. And then when we got home Sunday afternoon late, it started pouring rain here. So yeah, that's why I went and tried to fly a little bit yesterday, and it was hot. So and then I came home yesterday afternoon, had to cut grass because you could actually watch it grow because we got about 2.5 inches of rain. Very needed rain, by the way. What's up, Ron? How you doing, buddy? Glad to have you. Great Scott in the house. What's up, buddy? Um, just making sure I haven't missed anything. Mike, what's happening, man? Good to see you as always. Prop Lord, that's Mason. How are you, man? Let's see. Anybody else I'm missing? Try to keep up with all you guys because I just appreciate every one of you being here every Tuesday night, man. Because we're just, as I say, we're just shooting the crap, having a good time. And so yeah, matter of fact, if you guys have if any of you guys know Mr. Frank Knoll, um, Jackson RC Aviation, they had a big fly-in Fredericksburg last weekend. Not last weekend, but weekend prior, and it lasted for a good while. But one of the guys that comes to our field, and I've seen this jet fly, Frank put his jet in at the flight, and it was live. Jackson was filming, and I saw that jet go in live, and I hated it, guys. My heart sunk because that was a big, beautiful jet, and he just nosed it in. And I've seen Frank fly this jet. He will intentionally cut it off at 400 and some feet and just play around with it and practically land it at his feet. So when Jackson was filming this, the commentator, when Frank went up with the jet, the commentator said, "Oh, we've had a flame out." Well, normally Frank does that on purpose. He likes to make a production. Well, when the jet came over like this and smoke come out of the rear end of it, I thought, "Oh, he's added a smoke system." Well, then all of a sudden the jet just went straight down. He had nothing. He had no surfaces. He never tried to save it or anything, and it went straight into the ground. Um, and it was just a sad thing because Frank is an amazing pilot. And if that jet could have been saved, he would have saved it because I've seen him do it. I'm telling you, I've seen him dead stick this plane right to his feet. And for him not to have even been able to have attempted to save this jet, um, obviously things burn up pretty quickly when you saw the smoke come out of the rear end of it. He must have lost all of the electronics or burned up the servo leads or something because he had nothing. And so it was just really, sad because none of us ever want to see anybody crash anything, especially a beautiful jet that size and that big. He was just at the first in flight flying in Wilson 3 weekends ago, flying that jet. As a matter of fact, he's flown it at our field, and just a sad thing to see that happen. And as you guys know, it doesn't matter if it's a $400 foam jet or a $4,000 or a $40,000 jet. Nobody wants to crash, but we all do it. And so Jackson said we have one of the wings that didn't burn up. Hey, that's nice, man. You got a piece there, buddy, because that's just a shame. Like I said, we've seen that jet fly right here at our field, and it's just sad. And he's just such a good guy. So what a shame, but I'm sure he'll be getting something else in the air and flying again. And I will say that, a lot of you guys out there that are getting into turbines, I want to at some point, and I'm leaning towards a foam um, turbine such as the Banana Hobby L39 for price reasons and things like that, just to see if I like it. Um, I don't know if I can stand the sheer pucker factor, guys. Victor Shamlis has got a beautiful new jet, and I'm telling you, Victor, I can't imagine your your nerves when you're flying this thing, especially when you have your F-18, your F-14, and you put those in, and you've had the F-18 for 3 years. It's just really, really bad, man. So you kind of grow attached to some of these jets, especially when they're great flyers, such as your F-18. So hats off to you, man. And hey, you got big ones because I like I said, I see how you guys put money into these big turbines, and you got to have some big ones because you got to be able to stick it in the ground and walk away from it and know that it can happen at any time due to anything that you know. Anything could happen to pilot error. It could happen to a flame out. It could happen to a servo. Anything can happen. So you got to be able to stick that jet in the ground and not cry about it, even though you might want to cry behind closed doors. I would. Um, but when you put that kind of money in the air, guys, it's like throwing money on a table in Las Vegas. You got to be able to lose it and walk away from it, and either do it again or not do it again. And you got to be able to smile about it and keep going. So, um, it's a lot, and I mean, it hurts me just to put a $500 or $600 plane in when that happened. So I can't imagine how you feel when these guys are putting in these expensive jets. Um, Victor said the Hummingbird is smooth on grass. Gary S. said the Banana Hobby T45. It's been great. That's awesome, man. That's a beautiful plane, too. Wow, Bill, how are you? Jeff said, yeah, that's truth. It is the truth. I'm telling you, man. It is definitely true. So that's what's been going on here, guys. Truth still matters. How are you? Good to see you here tonight. Um, I mean, like I say, guys, I've just been busy, been traveling with lacrosse. Um, we got Father's Day coming up this weekend, guys, and I'm going to go ahead and wish you guys a happy Father's Day for any of you out there. Hope you have a great one. Hope you get some flying in and do what you want to do, and just have a good Sunday. Um, do your thing, right? um, so, what else is coming out? What else is being flown? What are you guys doing? Talk to me. Um, I watch some of these other guys' shows, and I see how it is. There's not a lot of planes that we can get our hands on right now, and there's not a lot of stuff happening. You kind of sit here and you're like this, So you guys chime in. Let me hear from you. See what you got going on out there, and talk to me. give me some things to talk about. Ask some questions. Um, Got to keep you guys occupied. Got to keep your mind right. Is anybody else in the North Carolina area having a fly-in that anybody might around here? Because, like I said, I know there's been a lot of fly-ins because a lot of guys are ready to get out and fly and do their thing, especially with COVID being gone. And Joe Nall just had a great year finally. A lot of guys went to that. Michael Fox said it's all good until something bad happens. That's right. Newton said, I've been building a composite Super Viper and ordering parts. Yeah, Newton, I've been watching your videos, man. That one you've got really, really nice looking, man. I watched you when you did your turbine startup on the table, and I saw you do your unboxing the other day on that jet. That's a big, nice jet, man. That's going to be really, really nice. Can't wait to see that one fly. If you guys haven't been over to Newt's, he's just gone over 1,000 guys, and so congratulations, Newt's, and you guys get over there and check his stuff out. Support his channel because he's doing some fun stuff over there. There's my buddy Lou. Fly Right RC, Crystal Coast, August 26th is having a fly-in, guys, and that's down around the beach. So you definitely, you can go to the beach, you can go to a fly-in, you can get your toes wet and have a good time with your airplane too. So there you go. You got to get on in there. Let's see. Wild Bill, hope it all goes well and easy recovery. Wild Bill, you've had problems, buddy? Okay, so this is a question, guys, and we'll put this up here, and you guys chime in. And basically, the question is instructions on elevator when taking off an E-flite P-51 1.5 millimeter off the grass. Any help? Well, I can tell you this. Everything with a tail dragger, especially from a Corsair to a P-51 to a Spitfire, everything is slow and easy, and that I can honestly tell you. You want to get up on your mains first, and you definitely want to, ease into everything. You don't want to head up fast because if you do, you're going to torque roll that airplane. Um, okay, so basically, there's his next question. Where's it at? Right here. Okay, so do you hold full elevator when taking off? No, sir. You hold full up elevator to taxi out to keep your tail pinned to the ground once you get out. I switch mine to low rates because I like taking off in low rates better than high rates. It's not as twitchy. Um, and you guys chime in here anytime if you want to. But as I start to taxi, I release pressure on the elevator and let it start to level out. When you do that, the tail of that airplane is going to come up off the ground and you're going to get up on the mains. Let that plane go down the strip on those mains. Do not try to take off too soon with it. Let that plane fly by lifting itself up. That plane wants to fly. I can tell you, just like a Spitfire, Corsair, they all want to fly. If you try to basically pull back on that elevator too soon, more than likely you're going to torque roll it to the left and it's going to tear it all to pieces. So you can stay on those mains and drive that plane all day. Be on the right rudder first and foremost because that plane's going to want to go left because of the torque. Be on the right rudder, ease into the power, and as you do, the plane will start to lift, and as it does, you do nothing fast. You ease into the power, let the plane get up, put your gear up. Once you get her off the ground, she flies like a champ. That's my 2 cents. And if anybody's got any comment to add to that, please do. And this is Lou's comment back to you right here. And Lou's saying crap ton of expo. Yeah, that'll help you too. You won't have such twitchy throws. So it would be. I use 30% expo. That's just me. And they're all different. Some P-51s can fly a little different. Depends on where your nose weight is, where your CG's at. It's all got to do with all of that. Let's see. July 28th through the 31st, Warbirds over Hagerstown and Pegasus Club, Hagerstown, Maryland. That'll be a good show too, Jackson. Rudder is utterly important. Yes, it is, Mike. Yes, it is. You got to be on that daggone rudder because she's going to go left. So you got to be on that rudder. Hey, I do what I can, Keith. I mean, I've got the P-51, I've got the Spitfire, I've got the Corsair, and they all have different tendencies. We all know this if you fly them, guys. Personally, my Corsair is my favorite. I would say the P-51 is my next favorite. And then the Spitfire, I love it. It flies great, but it's a little nervous to get off the ground, especially with a crosswind. I don't even like to fly it with a crosswind. That's just me, though. Let's see. Yes, sir. My pleasure, man. Anytime. That's what we're here for. Always chime in, ask questions. Guys, everybody in here loves to help everybody. If you hadn't noticed on Facebook, somebody puts up a question and somebody's quick to answer it. And you're always going to get different opinions. And in here, people love to help out guys and do what they can for everybody. We got a lot of great pilots in here too, I can tell you that. So yeah, anytime anybody has a question, please feel free to throw it in here. Mr. Paul Hatcher, what's up, Wild Bill? Let's see. Here we go right here. Lou putting in a comment to Jackson. All right, he says, Jackson RC, if I was able to get there, you got to give me a couch to sleep on. There you go, Jackson. You got to put him up, man. And Lou would go take some good pictures and good video for you, I can tell you, man. Lou's good at that kind of stuff. And speaking of videos, guys, I've got several maiden flights I've got to get edited and done for you guys. I've got the AL-37, which is an incredible video that my friend Wayne filmed for me. Beautiful video. The plane looks amazing, flew amazing. I've also got the Flying Dragon L-39 I've got to get up for you. But I've been kind of letting the Lucky Gallon just savor a little bit. So if you guys haven't seen the Lucky Gallon fly, definitely go to the channel and check out the Lucky Gallon because it's a great flying airplane, a lot of speed, a lot of fun. Bobby and Jeff just did that one as well on their channel. And yeah, great flying plane, guys, I'm telling you. And again, it's another hard one. Can't beat for the money for how well it flies. Wild Bill says, "Hey Paul, what's up, man?" Um, so yeah, guys, and look, if you haven't hit that thumbs up button on your way in, please hit it, and at least show YouTube or me or whoever that you like what you see and you're having a good time here, as everybody says. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. And if you're watching this on Facebook, come over to YouTube, come on in, sit down, subscribe, like, and enjoy yourself and comment. Join in the chat. Because this is also airing on Facebook as well, guys. So anybody that's on Facebook, come on over to YouTube and check it out. Love to have you in here. Let's see. I'm so in the hole for vids and I know, man, right? Because I've got stuff in the queue, as they say, trying to sound fancy and all. I just got to get it all edited and everything. But thank God, Wayne is such a good videographer, guys. I'm going to tell you, I think I found my cameraman. Wayne is such an amazing videographer that, you know, when you don't have to do a lot of editing, that makes it everything, guys. When you can put up a great video, maybe do a couple little things or a couple little ads here and there, and that's it. You don't have to spend hours on it. That's everything, fellas. So if you guys want to shoot some good video, make sure you get good film or good footage from the beginning. It makes it all worthwhile. Get you a good camera person. There's no shame in asking somebody to do it and do it for you regularly, because if they will do it regularly, the more they do it, the better they get. They learn how you fly and they learn how to use the camera. So it's almost hard to ask anybody to film something when they've never done it, or they do it once in a great while, or maybe you have a certain camera and they use a certain camera. So get somebody that has an eye for it, because my guy does. Wayne's awesome. He's got a great eye. And yeah, so Wayne, if you're lurking and listening, because I know you were here earlier, I appreciate you, man, and thank you for the video. Because guys, let me tell you, I don't care how good you can fly an airplane. If you're going to do a YouTube channel and you're going to have videos, if you don't have good video, you don't have anything really. I mean, you know, and let's face it, I've done it. We've all done it. GoPros are not good video footage. We all know a head cam is not good footage. So get a good camera. And if you do and you get somebody that can use it, then you're winning, because having a good cameraman is, I'd say, almost 60, 70% of your channel, guys, because I can film anybody and put them on my channel. But if I got nobody to film me, either people, A, think I can't fly, or they think I don't fly, or I never get any good video of myself flying. So definitely ask around. Find somebody that can use the camera and take them out to the field. Fly something really slow, get them used to doing it. And guys, the more they do it, the better they'll get, I assure you. What's up, Mr. Reckham Roy in the house? How you doing, buddy? Doing good? Yeah, we got the Jeffs here. I ain't got Jeff NC84 here. He ought to be ashamed. I got LA Jeff in the house. He's always hanging out and supporting. I appreciate that so much. Having a good time here, and he's always putting out some good stuff too, guys. Like I said, there's some good channels in here, guys. Deuces is always putting out good stuff. Roy's putting out stuff. Brian Chambers, how are you, buddy? Like I said, guys, always check out and support your friends here. Let them know you care. Comment, say hey, hit the thumbs up when you go in. And again, subscribe to their channel. You know, if you're going to watch their video, don't just go and leave. Turn on your notifications so you know when they put up something, and subscribe. Let them know you care. Show some love. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. Let's see. There's my boy Schreiber. How are you, man? My cameraman in the house, fellas. That's right. I knew he was lurking somewhere. I'm telling you, Wayne, I've been bragging on you, man. I know you had to hear me. Best cameraman ever is what I'm talking about. And guys, I'm going to tell you something. Me and Wayne got some good stuff coming. It's all in the make. It's all in the works. Wait for it, guys, because it's only going to get better. Things are changing. Things are going to change, and yeah, this is going to be a yeah. I can't even explain. I can't even explain to you. Wait for it. It's going to be really good. Big things are happening, and so it's coming. Things are in the works. Let me put it like that. Let's see. George Watts says, "Hello, Reckham Royce. What's in the orange box?" This box you must mean. That's a brown box, actually. Um, well, if I told you, man, I'd have to kill you. So no, I can't disclose that yet, there, Lou. That's a secret. Yeah, and it'll be really cool, man. Yeah, Victor, how about it? Even a short comment means a lot. Yes, it does. Means there just a thumbs up, guys. Just a fist bump, something. Just let the guys know you appreciate their videos. Um, and let them know you're watching. If you're going to watch somebody's video, even if you don't watch it all, go to the comment section and just leave something. Let them know you stopped by. Just let them know you came by, guys. um, yeah, we got Lyndon Stewart in here from all the way around the world. That's what I'm calling support, guys. That's right. um, Paul Hatcher said, "I put 3 up today, first in a while." Ah, cool, man. Good deal. 3 videos. Excellent. Let's see. Yeah, Paul was actually getting some video yesterday with his run cam while I was kind of just standing there with him in case he needed some trim or whatever. And he flew it like a champ, man. That OB-10 is a great flying airplane. We had a little bit of a slight crosswind. Um, but yeah, he got her dialed in. He's got the A3L Hobby Wing gyro in that airplane as well, flying it on 2 4000, was it 4S packs, I believe. Is that right, Paul? Um, and Perfect CG is all the way front, guys, all the way to the bulkhead. So if you guys have ever thought about buying that airplane, I would say jump all over it because it's a wonderful airplane. It looks good. It's nice size. Comes with ordnance. Easy to see. Easy to fly. Great gear. Just an all-around great airplane, guys. Um, so yeah, definitely, and check out Paul's videos. And Paul, if you can, drop a link in here for it, man. That way they can see it firsthand. Wonder where Mr. Kenny is tonight. Yeah, Roy, and I'm gonna tell you, man, Roy, the paint job you put on your OB-10 looks amazing, man. I saw you flying that on John VHRC's channel, and I love the scheme you did on it. Great paint job. You flew it well. Excellent video, Roy. And I'm sure Lou will be at our fly-in coming up in July 9th and be putting up some good video as well. Paul Hatcher and myself will be working the registration table, selling raffle tickets. So we'll be busy pretty much all day. But if you guys come out, I'd love to meet you. Come up to the registration table. That's where I'll be. And say hello, man. Let me know you're there. Let me know you came. Let me know you saw this because we're hoping to pull a big crowd, guys. We normally have a big crowd at our Summer Sizzler. We normally sell out of food and tickets. So you guys come on out and show your support and bring an airplane. Yeah. Lou says, "Yeah, I'll be there." I figured you would, man, with bells on, right? I'm trying to read everything we got going on here, guys. I'm looking at these, and I'm looking at 2 different systems here with comments. Hey, no, thank you, Roy. It was a great video, man. I always like watching good videos, and that was a great video. And that was good filming. John and GB do good videos anyway. So yeah. So what do you guys want to see next in an airplane, man? I mean, what are your wants? What would you like to see Motion come out with? What would you like to see Horizon come out with? What would you like to see any company for that matter come out with? Um, Put it in here, man. Maybe somebody will see it. Right people might see it. You never know. Yeah, it was awesome, Paul. Um, Trying to think, how long has it been? What Motion came out with the B2 last, which didn't really do it for me. Um, I know a lot of you guys like it, um, and that's what's beautiful about this hobby. There's different likes for everybody. Um, but I don't really know. You know, it's that time of year, guys, where jets are kind of iffy because unless you're running a turbine. But EDFs are kind of iffy because of the density altitude, especially in this area with the humidity, the heat. Um, that's why I didn't even fly anything yesterday, really, except for a prop plane. um, I don't know. I mean, I'd like to see more civilian aircraft. Don't get me wrong. I love warbirds as well. Um, and everybody will say, "Well, we've got enough P-51s." Yeah. Um. So, what would you guys like to see? A 80 and 90 millimeter F-106. Yeah, that's good. Good call. That'd be a nice one too. A B-1 would be killer. That would be nice. More types of foam versions of the classic style pattern planes. Yeah, that would be nice too. Um, Trying to think. I'm trying to think. What would I really like to see? I like a nice Cherokee. I'd like to see a big Cherokee, whether it be balsa or foam, either or. Like I said, I like civilian planes as well, guys. Um, that would be cool. Let's see. Let's see. More 3D birds, balsa or foam. Yeah. I mean, I'm not into 3D rough. I enjoy watching it. I appreciate it. Um, I'm not much into it though. I like the Edge 540s. Yaks don't really do it for me. I think if I was going to have one, it'd be an Edge. Um, but like I said, I do appreciate them. I appreciate the flight characteristics. I appreciate the size. Um, yeah, there you go, Matt. There you go. A 90 millimeter A7 Corsair 2. There you go. Yeah, Mike. Another Flightline 16. But what one would you like to see? That's what we want to hear. More options of the DC-3. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, be specific there, Mike. Let's see. Such a hard thing. I wish it was far with almost everything done already. A zero. Yeah, Keith. There we go, man. That would be nice right there. But a nice big foam zero. Yeah, I could see that. I would buy that. Because everybody knows a zero flies incredibly well, right? So yeah, definitely. What color zero would you want it to be? Green, white, with the red on it. What are you thinking? I think in a foamy, I think the green would probably be better in a foamy like the olive green. Because if they did a white foam, they probably wouldn't paint the foam, and I just don't think that would look good because you can see the foam cells. Yeah, but Roy, we could always improve anything, right? um, so that's why I say, what would you like to see? If you had your rathers, would it be another jet? Um, Again, I love a Mustang. I love a big Mustang. A lot of people say, "Oh, well, we've got too many Mustangs already." Um, so, yeah, and Mike just threw up here for our fly-in. We're going to have a big candy drop for the kids. That's always a big event, and the kids love it. So, definitely, we'll be having that as well. And normally, we do that about noon. That's if they don't pass out from heat exhaustion. We might need to have a Gatorade drop, Mike, or a water balloon drop or something, or a big hose out there we can hose everybody down with, right? Yeah, there you go. Citation M2. I can go with that. There you go. That'll work. That would be nice there. I love it. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. I love the civilian airplanes too, man. They're just beautiful to me. Um, a 90-inch foam zero that can run on a 20cc. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how foam and gas would work. The gas might not set well with the foam there, Lou. I don't know, man. Um, a lot of people are putting turbines in the foam jets, but you also have a pipe that protects the foam, and you don't have the spray back with the gas and everything either. So, um, yeah. JCB said, "I'd like to see some 1.3 to 1.4 meter World War One biplanes." Okay, all right. And again, biplanes are one of those things that you either like them or you really don't. I've got one really beautiful biplane that I flies incredibly well. It's custom painted by no other than moi in the Navy scheme. You guys have actually seen it on my channel. I showed it, and it is the PT Stearman PT-17. I'm gonna actually have that at our fly-in for sale, just because again, biplanes don't really move me. I think if I were gonna have a biplane, I would say a Pitts would probably be my go-to if I were gonna have one. Um, you know, but that's just me. Um, let's see, a nice 1.5 Avenger SBD or Hellcat X. Yeah, that would be good too. Um, and that's why I say, Lou. I mean, everybody loves what they like, and like I said, that PT-17, that Stearman that I've got is beautiful. It's in the Navy scheme. I think you guys may have seen it on my show because I custom painted it in the orange and white Navy scheme, and it flies incredibly well. It's a Dynam plane, but I've got it set up to where it flies to perfection. So I'm gonna be selling that at our fly-in. I'm gonna have it up for sale. So let's see. That's a pet peeve of mine. Still got to point them even if they're all. Got to paint them even if they're all white. Hey, I love painting airplanes. That's Jeff's Custom RC, man. That's why it is what it is. And you know, Matt over there at RC Jet Jock, he does some beautiful stuff too, guys, and good painting. And the kids help out and get into it, which is an awesome thing. I wish my youngin would show an interest in it. He shows zero interest. Um, and here you have these young ladies that show an interest. So I think that's a great thing. Um, but yeah, I'm actually in the process right now of painting the version 2 of the King Air that Hobby King sent me. And we're going to get that one done in a really nice vintage scheme, true to the time and era of this airplane, which was, really, really nice looking. So I'm working on that and getting it all done. Um, let's see. Well, what are you talking about? Bummer. A big T-38? Yeah, that would be nice too. Let's see here. Trying to keep up with these comments, guys. Sorry I'm late, pilots. Been at the field. EQ, hey man, always better late than never, buddy. That's all that matters, right? I don't blame you for being at the field. There you go, Paul. Now you got Paul's put a link up there as OV10 flying, guys. Check him out. Give him a like, give him a sub, let him know you care. Yeah, T-38, sexiest curves ever created. That's my man there. That's what I'm talking about. 80-inch Tundra. That would be a big one, wouldn't it, Mike? You got a big plane. Mike's got a great big old Decathlon. He's got some nice stuff. A Prometheus comeback would be nice. Yes, that would be nice. Reckham says, I agree. Maybe a big 2.0 B29. Ah, okay. That would be nice too, man. Michael Fox says, I'll buy a big T-38. Yeah, I might would do that myself. There you go, Paul. Drop them in here, man. You guys check out Paul's videos. Like I said, that was yesterday when we were getting the OV10 all dialed in. And Paul, if I was talking too much in your video, I'm sorry, man. I was just trying to help you out, asking questions, things like that. Let's see. There's your link there. Paul's dropping his link in for his OV10 maiden. Mr. Mike Fox said he would buy a T38 as well. I'm looking forward to our flying, guys. I'm telling you. Let's see. RC was the best C rating batteries. All right, so here's a question for you guys. What's the best C rating batteries to run in my Custody 36 with 120 amp speed controller? Well, Lyndon, here's the thing with C ratings. The higher the C rating, the more punch you're going to have, because that's kind of like having horsepower, instant horsepower for burst. But here's what you sacrifice. Higher C rating means heavier packs. Lower C ratings mean lighter weight. That being said, it depends on your flying style. If you want something that you're going to be yanking and banking on and you want to be able to, whiz around on it, you probably would rather go with a higher C rating pack. But in doing that, again, you're going to give up lightness and you're going to have a heavier pack in that airplane. Because, like, let's say you take a 6S 6000. If it's a 30C, it's going to be right many grams lighter than a 50 to 100C pack of the same size. So it's a matter of your flying and what you're going to be doing. And so, again, you're giving up one for the other. Now, if you want something that's going to give you, like I said, that zip, that punch right now to get you out of a situation, then you're better off to have a higher C rating pack. If you're just going to fly a scale, you know the plane, you know how it flies, and you don't worry about needing that punch, then go with the lower C rating and basically get more flight time because you're carrying less weight. Just my thoughts. Reckham Roy says 50C. Well, a lot of things say 50C. None of us truly know C rating to be accurate. That's one of the big discussions in a lot of your forums you'll go to, because a lot of batteries advertise 50, 100, 30. Truly, how accurate are these C ratings? They are ratings. They're almost like assumptions. You know what I'm saying? So I typically try to fly personally myself something that is 50 to 100. Now, if you go to the graphene packs in like HRB, the smart packs, things like that say they're graphene, then typically they're screaming 100C right off the bat. They don't even go from 50 to 100. They're saying that we are 100C. Okay, maybe not. Nobody knows for sure, and I don't know that there's a way to truly test that theory, or that rating, so to speak. So it's kind of a shot in the dark. What's up, Raymond? How you doing, buddy? So it's one of those things where, again, I can tell you that the higher C rating means more weight. Lower C rating means less weight. Typically longer flight times. You just don't have the punch should you need it. That's about the best way I can explain it. Hope that helps. And yes, Ruff just put a comment in here, and he was saying that most planes can fly with a 35 C rating pack. He is very accurate in saying that. Again, you just don't have as much horsepower in the tank for burst amount of time. It's kind of like having nitrous on a car, if I can give it to you in a different term. Nitrous gives you an instant burst of power, horsepower right now, but it's short-lived. That's what a C rating is. C rating gives you this much power for this amount of time, and then it dwindles off until you come back out of the power, let the pack build back up. then you might get close to that C rating again. But as you throttle up and down, that battery loses the capacity to have the C rating listed on that pack, and that's just a fact. Um, yeah, Reckham Roy says, "Just fly, Lyndon, just fly, fly like a bird." um, but I mean, it is true. It's what I said. I mean, you give up weight, for lower C ratings, no matter what you want to do. If you go, matter of fact, prime example, um, RC Geek, Chris Wolf did a video on that very thing on C ratings on packs. You can look it up on his channel, RC Geek. He compared 35C roiding top packs to 50 and above C packs, and he says basically the same thing I just told you. You're giving up burst for weight. That's how it works. So, yeah, I mean, that's right. Lou says it's kind of a thing to be interpreted. If they puff quick, I'll try a different battery. I mean, that's the thing. But, again, guys, batteries typically, if you take care of them and you fly them right, if they're a decent battery, they don't puff. I've got batteries, guys, that I've had for 4 years that are not puffed because I take care of them. I always balance charge. I don't charge it any more than 2C, and I bring them down at 3.8, 3.85. I don't fly them to 3.6, 3.7. I bring my batteries down at 3.8, 3.85. I always discharge them. I keep them in the house where they're under climate control, and I take care of my batteries. Batteries are like us, and I was explaining this to Paul yesterday. LiPo batteries are like us. They like to be comfortable. They don't like to be too hot or too cold. So I keep mine in the house. I don't leave them in my trailer. I don't leave them in the garage. I keep them in the house where they are under a controlled environment. If I take them to the field, I keep them in the shade. If I take them in the wintertime, I keep them in a warm blanket. Sometimes in the summer, if it's really hot, I'll put an ice pack in a cooler and lay them in a cooler just with an ice pack, just to keep cool air in there for them. I'm telling you guys, if you'll take care of your batteries, they'll last and they'll take care of you. And a cheap ass battery will puff in a heartbeat. A lot of times as well, a lot of guys do not run a battery 2 or 3 cycles and charge and discharge like they should. They put them in there, they rip it up the first time, and they puff the battery. Batteries aren't meant to be done that way. You are supposed to cycle a battery 2 or 3 times carefully, which means you don't fly the piss out of it. You fly it slow. You bring it down at 3.85, 3.9. You charge it slowly again. You fly it slowly again. You do that for 2 or 3 times. Then you're training that battery how it's going to be flown. And once you get it trained, then you can get out there and rip it up and have a good time. And it'll last you a lot longer. I mean, that's just how it works. And yeah, Lou, I'm telling you, man, I love some HRBs. I would I'd let them sponsor me all day long. I'd say 95% of my batteries are HRBs. I don't have any problems with them. I've got some of them I've had for 4 years. They're not puffed. Um, and when they start getting weak, I retire them to prop planes. Um, and I mean, once they don't perform anymore, I cut the leads off of them and I take them to a recycle center. So, you know, well, Roy, and that's just it, man. If you don't take care of your batteries, you're not going to take care of you. And as expensive as they are, I try to take care of my batteries, man, and they last me a long time. So, you know, that's just me, though. Everybody's got their way. Um, but I personally, I spend a lot of money, when I buy batteries, and I like to keep them as long as I can. Another thing that I do, guys, when I buy my batteries is I put a date on them and I know when I bought it. And I have the bump tags on my batteries, which keeps up with how many times my batteries have been charged throughout their lifetime, which is an awesome thing to keep up with. Um, that way, I know exactly how many times I've flown that battery in its lifetime. So, and like I said, I've got some packs right now that I've had for 4 years, and I've also got some Admirals that I've had for 4 years, and they're not puffed either. It's because I take care of them. So, um, yeah, there you go, Wayne. Lipos are like your girlfriend, man. You got to take care of them. You got to treat them nice. You got to serenade them. You got to you got to do them right, man. You do them right, they'll do you right. Oh man, yeah, we did have some good conversation about batteries and flying. Yes, we did, Paul. Um, but guys, for what batteries cost, you definitely want to take good care of them. And there was a good article that a couple of guys were talking on Facebook. Victor Shamulis started a thread on Facebook today or yesterday about disposing lipo batteries due to one he crashed this weekend. And some guys were saying that they put them in salt water. And a gentleman wrote a very long article on Facebook about why you should not do that. And if you'll take the time to read that article, guys, it makes perfectly good sense. And the way he's saying that you should dispose of them is very easy. It's a matter of hooking up a tail light bulb with a battery lead, plugging it in, and just let the battery drain totally down. I mean, it's the most sensible way. And if you read the article that he wrote on Facebook, take the time to read it. It really makes good sense. Yeah. Again, it's one of those things. Batteries have gotten better over time, Mike. The E-Flight batteries, in my opinion, are the worst. One of the worst damn batteries I've ever seen. For what they cost, they're crap. And I'll tell anybody at Horizon Hobby they're crap. I've had two of them in my lifetime, and they puffed quicker than any damn battery I've ever had, and they weren't worth crap. So there, don't buy an E-Flight battery. um, let's see. Let's see. Would you, David, yourself in the house? Let's see. And guys, if you are going to store your batteries in your house, I've got mine all in metal fireproof boxes. Um, some might say, well, that's not too smart. But again, guys, I will tell you this too. I don't ever leave my batteries charged, ever. I always discharge them. And yeah, I do store them in the house in a metal fireproof box. So, if you're going to keep them in the house, definitely do it right. Let's see. Every lipo is a BM. Yeah, it can be definitely. Hey, your cell phone can be a bomb, man. Any battery that you use in any device you have, buddy, it can explode. I can promise you that right now. So cell phones do it all the time. Yeah, Snow River. I'll tell you one of the best places I've found to buy the metal boxes is at Tractor Supply. They're I can get them for $10, and they're thick, nice metal wall boxes, and that's what I use. Cheaper than anywhere I've ever seen them. Let's see. Yeah, everything's going up, Paul. That's right, man. But hey, we have a great economy. In case y'all didn't hear. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, there you go, rough. That's what I'm saying, man. Metal ammo cans if you're gonna do it. I'll tell you something else, guys. That works nice is a rolling toolbox like this because it's all metal. Um, they work really nice too to store your batteries in if you're going to keep them somewhere. Anything metal that's contained, that's better than having them out in the open and not in something metal. What's up, RC Flyby? How are you, man? Glad to have you here. We're just talking batteries, man, lipos and things like that. Just hanging out. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna tell you, I love my HRBs. I take nothing from them at all. I think HRBs are fantastic batteries. Like I said, it's 95% of what I got, and I treat them right, and I don't have any problems with them. All right, fellas. Well, look here, man. It is 9:35, and I've kept you guys long enough just hanging out, and I don't want to bore you. Um, so, if you have not hit the like button on your way in, please hit it on the way out. And guys, again, thanks to everybody that comes in every week and hangs out with us all and chats and talks up. It's been a great time tonight, just being here with all you guys. And guys, please, if you are in the area and you can get here to our fly-in July the 9th at the Summer Sizzler, come on, bring your airplanes, bring your trailer, stay, hang out, eat some good food, fly some planes. We'll have a good time, and you won't regret it. I promise you, it'll be worth your while. And I'm not telling you, Lou. You'll find out soon enough, buddy. It's coming, so you wait for it. um, but yeah, but guys, seriously, thank you. And if you can be here for the fly-in July 9th, please come. Thanks to ZoomRC.net. Go over, check them out, guys. Get you some stuff, get you some tools, some leads, whatever you need. Tell Marshall that Jeff sent you, and use code JCRC10 and get 10% off your entire order, guys. And he'll normally have it to you in 3 days. So that's another good deal. And you can't beat his prices. Also, Mr. 5280 RC, if you need you a burner for your jets, guys, go check him out. Tell Larry that I sent you over there. And check out that new True Blue burner, guys. You'll love it. It goes from blue to red. Awesome looking and very bright. So a lot of cool things coming around, guys. We're going to have some great times, great raffles at this fly-in, so we'd love to have all of you there. So with that being said, I am going to let you guys have your evening and enjoy your families and your night. Thank you for being here. As always, I am Jeff. This is Jeff's Custom RC. We are Flight Club. And as always, have a great, safe week. Get some flying done. Post some videos. Let us see them. And guys, check them out. Give them a like. We'll see you next time right here. Have a good week.